Hello, I am back. This time we're going to do a little harder of a fancy fold. It's called the pop-up box. I've been working on this for a couple hours now. So here we have the outside of the box. Okay. But you pop it up and this is what it looks like. So it'll kind of lay down like that. Isn't that cute? Can you see it, I wonder? In frame. There we go. Then you lay it down, fold those flaps up, and there you go. So I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to make the box. After we do that, you can go decorate it however you would like. All right, let's get started. We're going to put that over there. And here are the directions. If you want to take a quick snapshot of that. And I'll be going over the measurements throughout the video. Okay, let's get started on the pop-up box. So you are going to have a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. You're going to take that 12 by 12 and you are going to cut it at 8.5. So 12 by 12, cut it at 8.5 by 12. Then we're going to turn it. Okay, we're going to turn it one time and we're going to do some scoring. I'm running out of desk space here and hoping I'm still in frame. So scoring, I make sure to take off my cutting blade because I can't tell you how many panels I've ruined because I've cut instead of scored. Okay, so take your scoring blade and you're going to score at 2 3/4. I've already kind of done it. So score first at 2 3/4. Then you're going to move over to 5.5 and you're going to score. Then you're going to go over to 8 1/4 and you're going to score. And then we're going to move it to 11 and you're going to score all the way down. Again, you'll score at 2 3/4, 5.5, 8 1/4, and 11. Okay, so now what we want to do, we are going to turn it again, cut on the long side, one strip at 2 inches. So 2 inches by 12 inches. And we're going to cut 2 by 12. And we're going to set this aside for now. That'll come in handy later. So then what you're going to do, you're going to turn it on the 6.5 inch side. And score Let me get this right. Gonna turn it on the 6.5 inch side, and you're gonna score at 2 3/4. 2 3/4. There's our score line. So now we're going to take the scoreboard out of the way. I'm going to come in with my new handy dandy Tim Holtz scissors. And what we're going to do on these the smaller boxes, we're going to cut all these score lines. And you're going to cut it down to that score line. You're going to come over here and you're going to cut this down to that score line. And the same thing with the other two. Now this little tag here, we are going to cut it off. Just chop that bad boy right on off. Okay? And this little tab, it gets glued on the inside. So this little tab, we are going to cut at an angle and cut that off. See that? So now we can fold up our box. And there's our box. So I'm going to come in here on this little tab with some score tape. What did I do with it? I just had it. Here we go. This is some score tape. Tear a little bit off. Put it on right there. You can, I guess you could use glue or whatever. Tear and score or tear tape seems to have a pretty good hold for me. So I'm just going to use this. There we go. I'm going to bring in my little pick here. Make sure to burnish that down real good. And pull off the backing. There we go. So this little flap here is going to go on the inside of your box. You're going to put it, it'd be easier just to fold it this way and then this way. That way you know everything lines up. And there you have it. What I like to do is I like to put this is where the tab is on this side. I like to make sure it's on the back. So it's over here. And we can take these flaps and we can fold them down. Don't fold down the back flap, because you want that standing up. There. Can you see it coming together? All right, let's put that aside. Now remember this 2" by 12" strip? This is where this comes back into play. We are going to, let me read my directions, I forget. Okay. So this little part right here that made the tab for the back of the box, that's 1" strip. You want to take this 1" part and put it towards the top of your cutting board, and you're going to put it at 1 inch. And you're going to cut all the way down. Okay. And then we are going to score at 4 3/4. Go all the way into 4 3/4. And we're going to cut. So what this does, it gives you a strip with 1" tabs on the side. We need 2 of these. So we're going to come back in with this one. There's the 1" part right there. So again, we're going to go to 4 3/4. Get that out of the way. 4 3/4 and cut. So we have here, fold those little tabs in. So there we have, I'm going to call them shelves. So what these little guys do is you're going to take them and you're going to glue them right in here. Whoops. The glue helps hold it in there better. So you're going to take them and you're going to put the tabs toward the back of the box and you're going to glue it in there. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Again, whatever glue or tape you want to use. I'm going to fold one end in like so. And then we're going to take this strip and line it up on the back and on the side. And then we're going to unfold that part and line it on the back and the side. Give that a good press. When it folds down nice and easy. So there's our little shelf. Let's do the same to the second one. All right. Again, I'm going to fold this one in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this part and line it up to the front side of this shelf. Just like so. I guess I would suggest glue for this part because it gives you a little extra time to work with it. Give it a good press, make sure it's in place. And there you go. Again, fold her down. Make sure everything goes flat. And there's your box. So now we have to decorate this. I'm just going to put some colored panels on here. I decorated this one with my Stampin' Up! Peaceful Nativity set. I really like this set. So what it calls for is an inside back panel, 3 lower panels, 1, 2, 3, and 6 upper panels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can put another panel back here if you wish. It's the same measurement as the inside panel. So let's go over that. I'm going to come in with this pink here's magenta. Magenta Madness. And again with my tape gun. And then we're going to take this panel and we're going to slide it right down the back. And we're going to give it a nice border. There we go. And you go in there and just press it down. There's that one. I decided to come in with this one. I believe this is Gorgeous Grape or... no. It's Highland Heather and Stampin' Up! So this is the same size as the panel that we put on the inside. It's 2.5 by 6 1/4. So 2 panels, 2.5 by 6 1/4. And this is our back panel. And just press that down. Okay, now I'm going to decorate these bottom panels. You need 3 panels. 1, 2, 3 at 2.5 and 3.5. So 2.5 by 3.5. And we're going to place one of those on each of the bottom panels. I don't know yet how I'm going to decorate this card, or if I'm just going to leave it undone and put it in a folder for fancy fold card directions. There you go. And then we're one last panel for the bottom outside. There we go. So bottom, back, bottom, bottom, front. So this one you have some options on. You can choose to do, I would put panels here, okay? But you can choose to put panels here if you'd like, or just leave it blank. On this one, I chose to decorate it, make it kind of match that back. So that's what I'm going to do now. So you need 6 panels, and these are 2.5 by 2.5. So 6 panels at 2.5 by 2.5. And I'm going to start on the insides. Try to line it up the best you can. Give it a really nice even border. And I wanted to match this with the back part, but I wanted a coordinated quarter color on the bottom. It's so quiet in the house tonight. My houndies are tired, so they're sleeping. I've already collected my eggs. I have 10 hens and 1 rooster. Today I got 7 eggs. Somebody's slacking in the egg department. So now we're going to come on to the back side and we're going to do the same thing. Same measurements, 2.5 by 2.5. If you don't know, I also raised this summer 10 meat chickens. And we just harvested those here a week ago, on Labor Day. And those was, you let them go like 6 to 8 weeks. No, that ain't gonna matter, it's on the back. You let them go for like 6 to 8 weeks. We went 8 weeks because we had to have some help from our son, and that was the weekend he could come up. So we did a harvest of 10 chickens, 10 meat chickens. And I gotta tell you, those were the most tastiest chickens ever. My husband and I did a smoked chicken yesterday, and oh my gosh, it was delicious. We are going to be raising more next year. I can't wait. All right, our pop-up card, box card is done. How cute is that? I think this one turned out pretty cute. Maybe I'll decorate this one with some flowers. Who knows? But this is the pop-up box card. And when you fold it down, you can fold it down like this. And you're going to have to buy a special envelope for this to fit in. One of those brown manila envelopes would probably do the job. Or don't mail it and give it out in person. Okay, so I am going to put the instructions back out here for you. If you didn't get a picture of that beforehand, there it is. You can always rewind or rewatch for the measurements. And that's it for tonight, guys. I don't have anything else. I may try to do another video tomorrow. We'll see. I kind of crafted all day today, so I need to clean the house. But we'll see. I don't seem to be able to go a day without crafting. All right. I'm going to sign out. Say good night. Everybody have a wonderful night. Stay safe and be kind. Bye.